So you know that feeling. You're walking into a wedding and all of a sudden, rip, your zipper breaks. And that's got to be the worst feeling in the world. But no fear, Justin Haynes is here.
I'm here.
And he's the founder of Just 10H. You're going to help us avoid these last-minute malfunctions. Now, you were telling me something earlier. There's different kinds of zippers,
There are different types of zippers. You need to know that there's a pant zipper, there's a dress zipper, and there's a coat zipper. And there's also zippers that are invisible zippers, which we'll show it on this dress, actually.
So this is a dress that a lot of lovely ladies might be wearing to a wedding.
And this is an invisible zipper.
Now,
so this is, you don't see it until you unzip
until
it.
you unzip it. So what happens if it breaks? Because that's one of those things, everybody, it's everybody's worst nightmare.
A broken zipper is hard to even fix on the dress or on in any garment. So you have to make sure that you take the zipper out and just replace it, you know. But there is a quick remedy to fix a broken zipper, so we're going to talk about that right now.
Because yeah, it's that feeling when you step out of the car and you hear it, and you probably say an expletive, and
you can do like I do, always have an extra set of zippers, and also have, you know, something on the side in your bag or in your car, just so if that happens, you can do it really quick.
And you should have like an emergency
you
car
should.
sewing
I think
kit
everybody
or
should.
something
You
like
don't
that.
have to be a designer or a tailor to do that. You just need to know and have different things. So
we have it right here.
Have it right here. Your zipper breaks. So I already started the inside of this zipper, but if you have to replace the zipper, make sure, now the zipper itself doesn't have to be the exact color of the garment, so don't worry about that. But if you have another zipper, you need to make sure that your thread is the actual color of the garment, because when you go through, you don't want it to show, okay?
So now how do you get it, how do you affix the zipper to your garment?
So when you fix the zipper, I'll
show us on one of these?
On one of these.
So when you get a zipper too, it's not just the zipper, it comes with fabric on either
It comes with
side.
fabric on the side. That fabric is what you don't want to see.
Oh, so that's,
what goes inside,
on the
and that's
inside
what
of
you
it.
sew on the inside. So you just want to make sure that it is evenly in, you know, the course of whatever the fabric is.
Now, take me through the stitching that you do, because I think a lot of people are intimidated
So
by
it's just
this.
like the button and the, you know, the sport coat that we did before.
So it's
just like that,
in
but you
and
want to
out.
make sure that it's in, and you want to make sure that the zipper itself down here is at the very bottom of where the skirt or the dress or the pant may end. So then you want to make sure the zipper's there, and then you want to start from the inside. Never start from the outside like we talked about before. You want to go in.
So always start from the inside. Now, your needle is curved. I've never seen that
and I'm going to
before.
talk about this needle too. This is not a hair needle. A lot of hair stylists may use this hair needle if they want to do it in extensions or whatever. This is actually a carpet needle. And what this carpet needle does is gives you that extension to actually make the curve and go inside.
Mind if I hold it for a sec
You
to
sure
show everybody?
can.
It looks like a fish hook almost. Like that.
And it makes it a lot easier. A lot of my hand sewing I do with this needle. It's a carpet needle.
It probably makes it harder to lose too.
Exactly. And it's a bigger head. Remember we talked about that before, to actually
Because I can never
thread
get
it
the thread in there.
Right. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you went the same area that you went in, you want to go right through again.
So you're almost not taking any space in between.
Any space in between, you're just going to keep going.
And then you do it all the way up both sides.
All the way up both sides.
And now, does this change when you have a different kind of zipper or a style of zipper?
No, this is the same. This is always going to be how you can fix a quick zipper.
Easy enough.
Easy enough.
Why don't you get to that, and then let's talk about the different kind of zippers too. So we have this one, the invisible zipper.
Invisible zipper.
Now, let's say you get a pair of pants, because sometimes, you know, this happens to me. You gain or lose a couple pounds, and you can see zippers in either dresses or things like that. What if you want to take a pair of pants or a dress and turn them into an invisible zipper? Is it easy to take out a zipper and put one in?
It is easy now because there's quick fixes on how to do that. However, with weight loss and taking things in, that will be a part of your tailor. Like when we talked about how to take things in, make sure you let your tailor know, you know, my zipper is showing. And you should always make sure, if you're trying on anything in at the store or whatever, make sure you look at that and make sure your zipper is not showing. That's a good sign of it not fitting.
Yeah, it's
So
not fitting
sure.
if your zipper is a little bit off.
Right, so you don't want to do that. So I'm gonna do this really quick.
Now, Justin, when you start that, because you take X amount of thread, my problem is, one, I never know how much thread to put on there.
Okay.
And if I have too much thread when I'm done, let's say you get all the way to the top and you have 6 inches of thread left, what do you do with that?
You just cut it off.
Is it that easy?
It's just that easy.
Why can't I do this at home then?
You just cut it, and it actually, too, I want the viewers to see how thick my thread is. Too, it's not the point of the thread being thick. I just looped it in there a couple times.
Oh, so you're getting kind of more pieces of thread
Right, and
every
this
time.
actually gives a better stance.
Does it make it stronger?
It makes it very stronger.
Huh.
So as you see, we're almost done, even if you're at your wedding or whatever. And
Yeah, you can be doing this. Everyone's filing in, and you're in your
Right,
car
just
stitching
in your
up your
car,
skirt
stitching
really
up your
quick.
skirt really
I can
quick.
see that happening to me, or Ashley for that matter. She's a candidate for
It
having
can happen to anybody. I don't want anybody to think that they're exempt from it.
No, yeah, you're right. No one's
can
exempt
happen
from it.
To anyone.
So if we're done at about this point, so
We're
we
done
have
at
all
about
this
this
extra
point.
thread.
We
And
wanna-
that's, you always want to put more thread than you think you need, right?
Remember how I told you guys before, just go right through, make a knot. So that kind of ties it off.
And then you just cut it?
Your small handy scissors.
But see, what I'm saying, Justin, is then when you start wearing this and it's tugging in and of itself, how does it not get, look at you, how does it not get undone though, the thread?
The thread won't because you've knotted it. So you've knotted.
I understand.
So after you did that quick knot, you're done.
Justin, you just saved a bunch of people's weddings. Thank you so much for
you.
stopping by. It's a pleasure to
Thank
have you
you.
here. Today on Mass